Unfortunately, it failed. What's going on, guys? So it's not as bad as it seems. This is it's a great setup. Like, it is a cool setup. If I had more time for just the frogs, then it would work. But I don't have a lot of time for the frogs. The problems with it is very complicated. It's impossible to find the frogs, and the frogs are struggling to find food. So we're gonna, I've actually sold this enclosure and another one, the same one, and we're gonna move them into some smaller Exoterra ones, just to make it a bit more simple and easier to look after them. The plants never grew. The substrate is probably not the best for the frogs, but I just wanted to try it out. The pond at the front is sick, but I would like to do it a lot better next time. It was a very rushed setup. I've always wanted to build, make something like this, and it looks good. It's just a bit too much to be feeding insects in, because the insects hide straight away. The frogs were just running around looking for them. So we're gonna pull all of this apart. I mean, it looks pretty. It's pretty cool, but unfortunately, it's not gonna work for now. Eventually, I'll get back to it and build something about as cool as this. But for now, I'm gonna put them in basically a bare minimum tank, no substrate on the bottom, no nothing. It'll have a water bowl instead of having a big thing of water, makes the water changes easier, and some fake plants in it, and I think I'll put in the fake background as well. So I'm gonna be chucking them in one of these. I do have 3 of them. They were the ones that are high pressure clean. A high pressure cleaner, they came out incredibly well, and then they just needed a quick scrub on the inside, and they're not too dirty, and it was a very quick scrub. So if you put a little bit of time into it, these would probably come up way nicer. But whatever, we'll clean them later if we need to, but it doesn't need to be perfect. So I'm going to pull one of them inside, chuck the frogs in it, and start gutting this enclosure. Well, I'm super confused. I can only find 2 of the frogs. There should be 3 in there. I hope I didn't pull a plant out with him on it. And he's jumped away now. Oh, I just found him. No way. He's sitting on the bench in a plant. Mystery solved. I checked this plant like 6 times. And yeah, well, good thing I checked it that one last time. Because yeah, this tank's looking a bit sad now. But as you can imagine, I couldn't find him in there. And there's only one green thing in there. And I was getting very nervous then, but we found them, so that's okay. So I've got the enclosures in. They're looking pretty schmick. I'm tripping over stuff, but yeah, they look alright up there. They're a lot taller. Like, this is my head height. They're a lot taller than I'd like. I didn't think they were gonna be that far away from me, so I might change these ones up a little bit. So for today, I got caught up. Somebody came and picked up my fridge. He actually works at the bird and fish place in Wattle Grove, and he brought me some goodies. He gave me some universal rocks, which is sick. There's a little bag and some water conditioner. These are sick. Like, they look so cool. And there's this little one here, which has got a little holy thing in it. So hopefully we'll be able to do something cool with them. I was going to put them in here, but I don't have the time to do it tonight because somebody is actually coming to collect the enclosure that these guys came out of, which means that I need to go empty it. So I'm going to go empty it, and I will see you guys in a second. So we managed to get all of the substrate out into a bucket. It's not my bucket, but I'm borrowing it. Now we're just going to get this outside and give it a quick rinse off and get all the water out of it. Frog enclosure's not the best, but they got light. They're going to have their little heat pad there, and I'm just going to put a bowl of water in it for now, and that'll do them over for the night, and then I will fix them. I'll fix them tomorrow because I have run out of time. This is the most pogo frog enclosure I've ever seen. It's literally got a takeaway container for the water, but that's just for tonight. I'll sort the rest out tomorrow. It turned out it took a lot to empty that other enclosure. Like, there was a lot more stuff in it than I thought, and they were way bigger than I thought. Well, bigger than I remember. So those two enclosures are gone. The fridge is gone. We're getting rid of some stuff. Yeah, but I mean, these are sitting up here now, so that looks kind of good for now. So I have to think tonight what I want to do with these enclosures, and we might get some crickets for these guys tomorrow and give them all food and watch them eat, because I mean, they're not super skinny, so they've been eating, but there was a lot of dead bugs that I've been pulling out in the enclosures. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Take it easy, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. Thanks for all the positive comments and all the positive feedback. Leave me more feedback on what you want to see. It doesn't even need to be related to this channel. Just say a random word and throw out the suggestion. See you later.